Welcome to Daily Game, and let's start by talking about Mario Strikers Battle Leagues. Nintendo revealed the next piece of free content, adding Bowser Jr., Birdo, a new arena, as well as some new gear items. It releases December 13th, and Nintendo has confirmed it is the final free update to the game. It looks like the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters are coming to consoles after being exclusive to Steam for a year, as all 6 of the included games have been rated for PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. A Final Fantasy 35th anniversary event is taking place this week, so that's where we might hear more news about this. At the Game Awards, Returnal was announced for PC, and it looks like Steam has added tech specs on the game's page, and fans seem baffled by the recommended 32 gigabytes of RAM, especially since the PlayStation 5 only has 16 gigabytes. And look, I get that that's crazy high, but seriously, who has a gaming PC without at least 32 gigabytes of RAM? We also got some new Armored Core 6 details following its reveal at the Game Awards. In an interview with IGN, From Software lead Hidetaka Miyazaki says he has not been making a conscious effort to try to direct Armored Core 6 towards more Soulsborne type gameplay, but he claims boss battles are going to be the highlight of the game. Quote, "The essence of the battles in which the player reads the enemy's moves and then plays games with them is of course provided, as is typical of From Software. In this title, both the enemy and your own machine are aggressive and violent in their attacks. We are developing the game so that players can enjoy the dynamic and intense boss battles that only mechas can offer, along with the unique aspects of AC, such as how to assemble the right parts to take on the strongest enemies." I was never a huge fan of Armored Core. I definitely had played it at least once or twice in my lifetime, but I will say that I'm a little bit intrigued, but I would like to see and hear more. We all know, I mean, it looks good. I'm just very curious exactly how it's going to play. A new report from Bloomberg is claiming that Microsoft offered Sony the rights to add Call of Duty to its PlayStation Plus subscription service, and that this offer was made before the FTC announced their lawsuit. And you know, this really shows that Xbox is willing to do whatever they can to make it look like they're 100% willing to play ball, and that this acquisition won't give Game Pass an advantage versus the competition. Now, if this deal was flying through without any speed bumps, there's no way Microsoft would make this offer. I feel like there's minimal value to adding older Call of Duty games to PS Plus. I don't see that being a big driver for subs. And since I doubt this deal is free and PlayStation will probably still need to pay to put those on PS Plus, I don't think this is a good deal for Sony to make. But this is more so just pure PR for Microsoft to show regulators that they're willing to work with PlayStation. And finally, Spider-Man fans got pretty excited when it looked like Sony had updated Spider-Man 2's store page, and they were briefly able to wishlist the game in the UK before it was removed. Now, fans are anticipating news surrounding the game soon. Some have said it would come as early as today, December 13th, as the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movie trailer is releasing, but I don't think that would make much sense. You know, even though it's 2 separate mediums, the trailers would essentially compete with one another for the news cycles. So I don't think that really makes sense. I also doubt that one of Sony's biggest games would be further revealed by a trailer just out of the blue instead of a state of play or something more dedicated, Spider-Man dedicated state of play. But I will say it is a bit weird for the store page to update if there was an announcement to drive people towards it. Yeah, I think there are pros and cons to both sides of the argument. So, we'll all have to wait and see if Sony has more to say very soon. And that's it for today. Like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you loved it. Check out the Camp Koji podcast every Monday. Peace.